All right, so who we got on the line, sir?
So we've got Mr. Kern, and he is Jerry Kern is the Oceanside City Council member, and also too he's a big enthusiast, and we're just happy to have him on board. So are you on the line?
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, how's it going? I just listened to part of your radio thing about your advertising. I wonder if they have Air Force patches there, because I was in the Air Force, and Air Force stuff is really hard to find around here.
Well, they opened up a store up there in Oceanside, I heard, so you can do a drive-by in there next time you're in beautiful Mission Valley.
Yeah, actually, it's right off. You know where the Hooters used to be, right there? Well, no, it's in the big white.
You know, I happen to know where Hooters used to be.
Yeah, well, that's where 511 Tactical is now. So if you swing by there. And I'll bet you, I didn't look, but I'll bet you an amount of money there's got to be some Air Force patches because they do support them all.
Yeah. So good. I mean, I'll stop by there.
All right.
Anyway, thanks for having me on.
Our pleasure. Well, we work really hard to find politicians that believe in the Second Amendment rights and our rights to, own a firearm. And we made this commitment when we first started the show that we would hunt out guys and girls like you with the mindset that you have. And that's why you'll never see us charge you anything. We will always give you free airtime. All right, Lance just passed out.
Yeah.
But Joe's giving him mouth-to-mouth, so we're okay. So, and we appreciate what you do. And I know it's not an easy battle. I mean, it's pretty much uphill, especially in the state of California, but we do appreciate what you do.
Yeah, well, thank you. I've had a hunting license for 50 years now.
Wow.
I got my hunting license, actually over 50 years now, because I got my hunting license at 12 years old. And I've owned a gun since I was 12 years old when I got my first gun at 12, and my dad gave it to me to go hunting with.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had one ever since. And I've been an NRA member for, I don't know how long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, decades.
Right. And you've never had any issues. You've never had any problems. You understand how to carry a firearm. You've been to classes. So I don't see a problem.
Oh, I went through a class at 11 years old.
Yeah.
And so and ever since that, I mean, I got a healthy respect that these things these are tools. These are things that you use to go hunting with, and you treat them as that.
Yeah. All right.
From my upbringing.
And are you involved in any clubs or organizations now?
No, I do go out to the range at Paula every once in a while, just sight in my hunting rifles. And actually, this last year, I took up black powder, which is a kick, which is a blast, literally. So, and I've gone out there to shoot that black powder, which is fun. I mean, I just go out there just to shoot the black powder gun, just when I have nothing else to hunt. So I just go out and shoot that.
Well, we'll have to get you to join San Diego County Gun Owners of San Diego. It's a really, really great group, and we've got an event coming up. Is that Michael
Schwartz's group? I think I
Absolutely.
belong.
Oh, you think you belong? Well, join again, because we're always looking for more people.
I think I sent in my membership. You fill out all these things, and you send a little here and a little there. Because I know Michael fairly well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's out in the woods right now, but you got to come to our event May 6th down at the
Hotel Del.
Hotel Del.
Ooh, okay.
We're having a big fundraiser, and that should be a whole lot of fun.
It's a big gala dinner.
Something?
Yeah, well, we're talking about all these great things to do here in Southern California, Hotel Del and that kind of thing. Jerry, you being a hunter, people usually do not associate Southern California, especially San Diego, with any type of hunting. What kind of hunting do you do? I mean, so for our listeners that didn't know that was available in this area.
Well, one of the reasons I took up the black powder was because of the hunting up in the D16 area, which is the San Diego mountains up there, and late in the season. Even though I saw one that didn't get a shot at it, but it was fun. It was up by Lake Henshaw, and it was really nice. I mean, I've been up there a few times. My son got a deer up there last year, not during the regular season. And then I go up to Utah to go elk hunting every couple of years when I get my tag. But I do a lot of bird and dove hunting. Dove hunting obviously out in the Imperial Valley every year. Go out to Brawley, which is really a great time out there.
Yeah, that's some good hunting out there. And then turkeys are coming up big here in San Diego, in the San Diego
County
area.
I have never tried turkey. A friend of mine keeps trying to get me to go out there to try that. So I may try that this year.
Yeah, that's terrific. Hey, Jerry, I got a quick question for you. So, you've been sitting, is it your second go-around on the Oceanside City Council or third?
I'm in the middle of my third term.
That's terrific. We appreciate your service. And I understand that you also are going to be running for SDCGO Board of Supervisors coming up.
Yeah, I'm running for the 5th District, which is Bill Horn's seat. Bill is termed out.
Okay.
So that all of that North County area, which I hope to represent. I think a lot of things need to be carried through on that one. They are transportation issues.
Yes.
Just a lot of little things that need to be kind of minded. I mean, I think the problem with government is that they kind of ignore people. They just kind of focus on what they want to focus on. They don't focus on what the people want.
And that's for sure. And speaking of people, we have a lot of listeners up in the North County.
Yes, we do.
We have quite a few. So you listeners out there, we've got this terrific guy. When you see Jerry's name that comes up, he's a big supporter of the Second Amendment and supporter of you. And so we highly encourage you to.
And if you don't know who he is, you can trust we've done our vetting. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on this show.
Oh, thank you. I'll be down there the 6th. Maybe I can meet a few of your friends.
We'd love to have you down there.
Yeah, come on down, and it's going to be a great time. Just, I don't know if you were listening to the show a couple of weeks ago when Mike Schwartz was talking about how he had talked with the Oceanside Chief of Police, Chief McCoy, and talked about he was against the idea of issuing a concealed weapons permit. But, however, police chiefs, they have the same authority as the sheriff to issue, but of course the county sheriff won't. So I was just wondering, what is your take? What is your opinion on? Yeah, what is your position on assuming it doesn't take a policeman off the street or cost the city any money on police chiefs issuing CCWs to those who qualify in Oceanside?
I have talked to the chief about that. I've been working on him. The idea that he's really reluctant to do that. I mean, the idea that they have that MOU with the county because obviously it's easier just to have a one-stop shop. Mm-hmm. And I want Gore to issue those. Yeah,
the chiefs, have that same authority. They just got to, we just got to find one that's going to actually stand up and do it. I think.
Well, what is the chief of police's fear? That he won't jump into it? Is it because he doesn't want to be the one that said, yes, let's work on this?
MOU with the county.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think anybody wants to be the first one to...
Yeah. That's normally the reason. Nobody wants to be the first guy or to want to be that guy.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned a little bit beforehand, I haven't really looked deeply into what the cost would be, but usually those costs are borne by the applicant and not the department.
Right, that's what we were thinking as well.
Yeah, so I don't get it at all. So, hey, if people want to follow you and follow your campaign, what's the easiest way to stay on top of you?
Just Jerry Kern for supervisor. We're in the early stages. We'll probably have a website up here within the next 2 or 3 weeks. The election's not until June of next year. Mm-hmm. So we're at the very early parts of the campaign. So we will have our website
never too early
at the end of the month, and I'll probably send that email blast and everybody will know where to find me.
Well, if there's anything we can do to help you, we'll be more than happy to do that.
We got a lot of shows between now and next June. So
right. Exactly. So we really want to thank you, Jerry, and we'll just keep up the good fight.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, come down to Gun Range San Diego. Ask for Hollywood. He'll hook you up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, good having
buddy.
you. Thank you.
Hey, we also want to thank 511 Tactical, 1257 Camino del Rio South.
Without someone doing something about it, it's not going to get any better.